Hey there, Pastor Lois, recording Takeout Tuesday as usual, as if it's a um, children's sermon, but I hope the adults get something out of it too. I usually do. Um, so as I record this, I'm looking at the readings for November 29th, but I'd actually like to talk to you about something else that starts on November 29th, and that is Advent, which is a season of the church. It's the 4 weeks leading up to Christmas. It's not just get ready for Christmas, it's get ready for Christ. And you can look at that as being two ways of getting ready. Getting ready to celebrate the birth of baby Jesus, but also getting ready, taking time to think about how to get ready for when Christ comes again. Now, an Advent wreath is a great way to help you mark the time, those 4 weeks. And sometimes the last week is really short, depending on what day of the week Christmas is that year. So the Advent wreath is round and usually involves something green to represent evergreens, a type of tree that's green all year round. Although in Florida, you might see it made out of cypress branches or palm fronds, something that doesn't go brown really quickly. Because the circle and the evergreen or similar material is meant to represent God's everlasting love. Now, I said there were 4 candles, right? If I didn't, I'm saying it now. Usually 3 are the same color and 1 is different. Lutherans oftentimes pick the color blue. Sometimes you'll see them purple instead, especially if it's a Catholic family. But in some countries, there are other colors. Like I've seen in Britain, they might be red. Or like a friend of mine who's an Orthodox Christian, they actually use a different color candle each week. But we normally have 3 the same color and 1 different. And each of the candles has a name or a concept that it is meant to symbolize. And what you do during a particular candles week is you talk about and you think about and you pray about that word. And the exact words sometimes vary depending on the church, but an example of one set of words is have the first candle represent hope, the second candle, peace, the third candle, which is the pink or rose-colored one, is joy, and then the fourth one is love. Now, sometimes you'll actually hear about and see a 5th candle. And as opposed to lighting a new one each week, so the first Sunday of Advent, November 29th, you would just light the first one. The second week, you would light that one and another one. The third week is where you light the first 2 and then the pink one. And then the 4th Sunday of Advent, you light all 4 of them. And during the week, you can continue lighting them. So, like during the week of the second week, you could, like when you're sitting down to have dinner, light the 2 candles and think about those words. But especially the week that it currently is, which in this second week would be peace. But some people have a 5th candle, and I don't happen to have one. But they all have a white one that they put in the middle. That one doesn't get lit until Christmas because that's the Christ candle. So after we've gone through all the preparation of the 4 weeks and have been talking and praying and singing about hope, peace, joy, and love, then we light the candle for Jesus because he is the ultimate source of hope, peace, and joy, and love for all of us. And that, to me, is really good.